Good morning.
Good morning.
All that stuff is going in your kayak?
I guess.
Oh, look at
It'll
all
make. It'll work.
Hey everybody, this is the Marine, back up here in the BWCA, the Boundary Waters canoe area. And the Boundary Waters just opened up about 5 days ago because of COVID-19. And there's a ton of people that are coming up here just to escape from being confined. And so we're up here with my son Zach.
Yippee-ki-yay!
And my nephew Johnny.
Hey, what's up?
We used to come up here years ago, the three of us, and we haven't been together in probably 6 years. We used to come up every year. Also with us is Zach's friend TJ and his wife Ashley. We're up here for 5 days, 4 nights. There was a hatch of black flies and mosquitoes up here. The black flies are all over the camera right now instead of me, so that's good. But we got to find a campsite facing west or south, southwest preferably, so the wind will come in and blow these out of the campsite. But it's good to be back up here. I just love it. This is one of my favorite places on earth. So we're gonna get going. The Boundary Water Canoe Area, also known as the BWCA, has over 1,000 pristine lakes, hundreds of miles of rivers and streams, and millions of acres of boreal forest, abundant wildlife, superb fishing, and over 1,500 miles of canoe routes. You'll paddle among the towering red and white pines, white birches, and beautiful bogs in the home of moose, lynx, and eastern timber wolf. You'll wake up to the rising sun burning mist off a mere still lake while you hear the call of the loon in the backdrop. Amazing sunsets will greet you as daylight dwindles away, and you may be lucky enough to hear the distant howl of wolves in the darkness.
You want to help me grab the kayak?
Yeah, the feet.
I drew myself.
you get my pack?
No. Sorry, I didn't have room.
On August 18, 2011, a lightning strike set ablaze 92,682 acres, or 375 kilometers, which is about a tenth of the Boundary Waters, known as the Pagami Creek Fire.
They're not that bad, are they?
They're not as.
They've been better.
They're not like in the middle of summer when they're biting before they even land.
Yeah.
Even with the wind, they're still biting pretty good.
Yeah.
Something bit my paddle tail off on the white one I was using. Really? Yeah, I just can't come up.
Got 2 walleyes on the stringer. Saving them for dinner. What you got there? What's for dinner? Some little walleyes.
Oh,
It already broke. Someone should have taken the bet.
These guys are trying to hang a bear bag, and they're putting on, instead of a branch, they're putting them on sticks. Bear Grylls over there. Here we go. He's there.
Pull.
I'm pulling.
Keep going.
Keep
Higher.
going.
Higher. Higher.
Uncle Ron's on the, he's sabotaging us. He's on the, I can't. Uncle Ron's stepping on
No,
it.
we gotta tie it around this.
Uncle Ron's stepping on it.
sabotage.
It looks like it's gonna slide off and he just needs a little rain.
And a little, yeah, the,
Do with that tree right there. The cordage is on the fire.
Johnny,
Oh.
pretend you're a bear. Can you reach it?
I think it just broke.
Nope, I couldn't get it. Try it again.
He shot out and almost.
Look at everyone doubted me.
I didn't doubt you, Zach.
I put us all in the walleye hole.
I didn't doubt you. I thought you did a good job.
I got us a bear bag and a half. Bears are what, 10 feet tall? They're not even gonna see that.
The Bear Slayer.
Hot.
it's like a whole thing of
We got some onions,
Potatoes.
potatoes,
What else you got?
carrots,
Garlic, carrots.
garlic.
And where do these come from?
Zach made them.
The same
From the
place
store.
Where same place where that bag came from. Innovation.
This is the innovation. What we're doing here is what not to do in the Boundary Waters. And our star, the Bear Slayer, and
Hey everybody, this is
backpacking mini hammocks.
Backpacking with Multiple Hammocks. This is GD Johnny. With you, Zach. Whew, it's hot. The carrot need to be cooked a little bit more, but
Still good.
everything else is super tasty.
All right, Ashley, what do you have? What's on the grill?
We have some beer and cheddar brats.
Hey, you yelled at us for talking about bringing beer.
So how is it with these two guys? Have you learned anything?
Yeah, I've learned
TJ,
what
have
not
you
to
learned
do.
anything?
How not to hang a bear bag.
We don't know this yet. We don't know this.
We'll find out if a bear gets
We'll wait till tomorrow and then we'll find out.
I like to,
longer.
I like to
Yeah,
set
it
the
needs to be a
trap.
little bit longer.
Balance your pans on top of your food, and then when they knock that over.
got a photo bomb behind you. Take a bite. And they got, what do you have here? Dehydrated bananas?
These are dehydrated bananas and dehydrated apples. Here's the kicker. Dehydrated onions.
Wow.
Only way to go.
Eating good, huh?
Yep, eating good.
What is that, iron ore water? Why is it so red?
Kool-Aid.
You sure it's Kool-Aid? Not tumble juice?
Mixed with a little bit of tumble juice.
Hot 100.
Yo, yo, yo!
Just wait. Let me turn the X around. Fine.
It's because of the writing on
We want Holtz Brook.
Oh, it smells good.
Don't fall. There we go. Get some water?
Made some water. Fresh and clean. Yep.
I think Johnny urinated over there.
Fish on. Got one.
Well, it's the third day. Yesterday we went out fishing, caught some walleyes. Gonna have our walleye dinner and it started pouring and we still cooked it, didn't we guys? Still had a walleye dinner in the rain. Had our rain jackets on and pants but right now, got a fire going. We're gonna have breakfast. Zach's making his coffee. I gotta get a line out like these guys to dry my clothes. Then we're gonna head out fishing. What do you have to say there?
I'm just happy I'm dry.
I'm glad you're dry.
Yeah, my rain jacket did not work, but beautiful day ahead and we're gonna catch some walleyes and have a short lunch.
Johnny yesterday told me to get him up early because we're gonna do some fishing. And this guy's still sleeping. Everyone's up and he's still sleeping.
11 in the afternoon.
Oh, let's see if we can get him up. Look at all the mosquitoes waiting for you.
I know.
Look at them all.
And they're everywhere.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, good actually. Really good. I was comfortable.
What do you think about sleeping in the hammock?
I love it. I love it.
Now all we have to do is get that ground dweller,
That's us, huh?
convert to a hammocker.
It would be nice. We had some river hanging, under our tarp, so it was making us nervous that it was gonna leak. You don't have that with a hammock.
No.
So everything stayed dry, fortunately, but it should. It's a brand new tent.
But with the tarp though, it hovers the mosquitoes, keeps them in there waiting for you to get out. With the tent, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So there is some things that are not good with the hammock. Mosquitoes love to hang underneath that tarp, just wait for you to come out.
Fresh coffee. And mosquitoes.
Keep that tarp closed, you're letting out the mosquitoes. Hey, hey, hey!
Get them.
Hey!
Let's get them.
Keep them all in there. Now they're gonna come over by us. Look at his forehead.
Bottom was last night out here. Miserable
Wow.
in the rain.
You got chewed.
My hands.
I thought they only loved me.
They like me too.
On each leg.
What you got there?
Breakfast skillet, freeze dried, 13 grams protein.
And how is it?
Not bad. Not bad. Just need some cheese.
Cheese.
Want some more, Zach?
Didn't we lock you in the dumpster?
Keeper, right?
Yeah. Little guy.
Yeah, bean size. Like you say.
Yeah, that's not a bad little walleye. Not a big walleye. Yeah. I should see it.
That caught the biggest treat.
Biggest fish ever.
Got
Oh.
it.
that work and you lost it?
I got it.
Man, that thing scared me for a second.
Let's eat this. See any jigs on it?
Yeah, do you see any jigs?
That was a fighting stick.
It was a pretty good
I
fight.
heard of walking sticks, but swimming sticks?
The best fighting stick I ever seen.
It scared me.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, you know,
We're having fun.
we are having fun.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Paradise
Slaying the
here.
walleyes.
And the sticks.
There's a walleye slayer. How many did you get?
Oh gosh, we kept 4, but I caught a lot more than that, maybe 10.
She threw
Wow.
every cast.
Yeah,
Every cast she had a walleye.
yep, every cast.
I only got one. What was a keeper?
That's all that
You're
matters.
making me look bad, Ashley. Go ahead, go. This looks good. Slow down there, cowboy. Okay.
Oh, last one.
Lost what? Really?
Wanna see if it's still there?
You don't even know where you lost them.
Small
No, don't worry.
You have to go get another one.
You don't think you're too close? Won't the body cover the scenery? What? You saw me and you came right up.
After taking these kayaks over the rocks, I put a hole in my kayak right on the back of the keel. And before we left, there was a little dash up there and it was rubbing Zach's leg, so I cut it out. So there's some stray pieces on there, and Zach's gonna cut a piece off. And what you do is you take a piece of the kayak and of another kayak or yours, and get that plastic and you're gonna melt it over the hole. And that's the only way it's gonna hold, unless you have some epoxy.
Should be good.
Now that should secure it. That shouldn't come off. Might have put a little too much on there, but that will do.
Accident with the saw.
First casualty. Looks like we're having fish. One ain't gonna do it though, Ashley.
No. It's an hors d'oeuvre.
Picked these up at the grocery store, aka the lake.
Shh, don't tell them our secret.
Look at this. There.
Just for a second. Fresh and clean. No, there's a nice bench here. The cold?
Oh yeah. To cover that hole.
These things never stick when they need them to. Got a hole in the bag. They're trying to get out. They're flopping.
Here you go. That's what we'll have.
Good enough.
So I have a handful of tobacco here. This is pipe tobacco. And we are just doing an offering to the spirit of the Gichigami. Hoping for some good fishing and good weather. So.
True story, just wait.
Oh.
We tried this earlier today to test it out. Johnny was right over there fishing off the land. He caught a walleye, and the walleye's right now on the stringer.
Right as we did this.
Right as we did it. So we're gonna try it again before we take off on the kayaks.
Yep. And pray for good news. Ready?
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah.
Smells super good.
Oh, yeah. TJ, hey, you're gonna
You're
get
gonna get the walleye, master.
You're gonna get all the fish.
We're eating well tonight.
Right to
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. That's good.
We weren't the first ones to come here.
No.
We won't be the last.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we don't catch a walleye, then we'll know.
Put your hope in tobacco, you're going to end up with lung cancer.
Should we show? Hey. Hey. So earlier, as soon as they put that on the fire, I caught this right in the rocks over here, right here.
And what is that, Johnny?
Uncle Ron doesn't believe it, but that is a walleye. It's a good sized walleye, and it's gonna taste
Not-
really good.
If that's the size walleyes you're going to get with this tradition, with this tobacco, I think I'm going to try something else.
We're
Maybe
fishing for food.
I think I'll put my hope in something else like Jesus Christ.
Suit
Look
yourself.
at these guys.
4 against 1.
These poor souls.
Look who's standing in the smoke right now.
Oh, it smells
Oh, you're
good.
gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're getting good luck right
I'm
now.
gonna get my lung cancer. Luke, Zach, Walker, and Chewbacca. Oh!
Johnny!
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, you're going like under that way? I don't think so. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh. Oh, it's a teeter-totter rock. Oh, it's cold. Are you coming? Oh. You done?
Hey everybody, this is Backpacking with Multiple Hammocks.
What's up, party people? Jiggity Jiggity Johnny here.
Wiggity Wiggity Zach. Yo yo. So we have a new idea for you folks back home. Have you ever came to Boundary Waters and started a fist fight?
Hey, shut up.
Are you talking to me?
I'm not talking to you. I'm
better
talking
not
to your
be
mom. What did you say back with this?
Okay, you guys, TJ and Ashley, they got a little story they want to share with you. It's really interesting.
So in 2013, we came in Kwishiwi Lake and we went to River Lake, which is just east of here. We're on Alice Lake today, and we got engaged. And the story goes, the mosquito.
The mosquitoes were so bad, and there was a break in the mosquitoes, and I was in the tent, and he was out looking at the stars, and then he came into the tent, and he's like, hey, you gotta come out here and look at the stars. And I was thinking, no way, absolutely not, those bugs are horrible. But he assured me that they weren't too bad, so we were on our way out there, and as we were on our way out, he asked me to grab his wallet for him. So I kind of knew what was coming because we're in the Boundary Waters, and who needs his wallet to go look at the stars at night? So gave him his wallet, went out to a rock and looked at the stars, and they were beautiful.
I wanted you to think that something was coming, because if I didn't prep you, what if you said no or it caught you off guard
Yeah.
out there?
Yep. So, yep. I don't remember
The
exactly what he
mosquitoes-
said because the mosquitoes started getting really bad, but he essentially like rolled over with this ring in his hand. It's like, here! And then we went back to the tent and talked about it and said yes, obviously. But 2 years later, we got married and went to the Boundary Waters in the same spot for our honeymoon. And yeah, here we are. We just
We've been
keep
coming back every year ever since.
Every year?
every year.
Haven't missed a year.
Yep. Sometimes twice a year, but once a year for sure.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes are really bad right now. Just like they were then.
What about those two bugs?
So here we were back in
2011, baby.
2011 it was.
Yes.
And Johnny, you know, he doesn't live in States. There's a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Two, one. those things. Now that's a smallmouth. Hold up, let's see what you got there. That is a smallie.
It's the biggest one I ever caught.
Man, that's a beaut. Bring it right in front. Look at the size of that boy. Woo! Nice smallie. John! Zach just caught a huge smallmouth. It had to be, I would say, 22 to 24 inches. It was a pig. Man, that was a nice smallmouth. I think he outdid me. Hello.
Interesting terrain here. There's a super deep hole and then it's really shallow all over the place.
You guys get anything?
One little one.
Yeah, I just got one little guy too.
We kept them for now because we have that one over there. Checking out what I had.
Oh, really?
They weren't hitting.
Nothing smacking.
I caught one. But with the polarized glasses, I can see him swimming after it.
Oh, really?
I'm following it.
See if I can get the camp down. It's pretty dark. No, too dark. Well, it's the fourth morning. It is just full of mosquitoes. Getting a little fire here going and hoping that the water will be calm. Got up at 4:30. These guys got up at 10 to 5.
Yep.
And getting a little breakfast going. We were at Alice Lake and we caught a lot of walleyes here. This is a great walleye lake. And had a good fish fry. And here comes Zach. He's all ready for battle. How's the mosquitoes?
Horrible. That's why I'm all bundled up.
Got the bear bag down, eat a little breakfast. We got to get out of here. The mosquitoes are just terrible. But we have a beautiful view. Not that, but that. Boy, it's a beautiful morning. We got a long trip ahead of us. No wind so far. I hope it stays that way, and we're off. We're at camp now. We're on lake number 4. We came through Insula, which is a huge lake, and then we came through Hudson where the wind just started picking up, directly coming from the west right at us. We got water! Look at these guys.
Look at this trash.
Oh, it's just John.
The moose doesn't swim very well.
You lost your boat?
No. How do you lose a boat without your water?
Well,
one thing you need,
here. It was very windy all day.
Well, the wind's blowing to Canada.
If I find it, what do I get?
$10.
We've seen some kids paddling with the boat just like yours.
Well, I thought he was so sneaky when I was sleeping.
What?
Let's go fishing.
fighter.
He was a fighter.
That's a big smallmouth.
Oh, can you fix my...
That's two of them.
Well, it's our last night. I got a couple walleyes, Zach got a few of them. The other guys are out there still fishing, so we're gonna have a walleye dinner tonight, our last night.
Where are you going? You get any more walleyes?
No, but we got the nice too.
Yeah, no more keepers.
We got a lot of them.
Cold.
We got a lot of them. Some good eating tonight. Oh yeah, those are nice ones.
Sitting by the fire cooking some walleye and just eating fish for dinner. It's just a beautiful day. It's super windy right now, and we're all set up getting ready for the night. It's starting to get dark. Temperature's starting to drop. It's been really warm, but it's still windy. I hope it doesn't rain tonight. It's just beautiful up here. We've seen bald eagles over here. We're right, like I said earlier, we're right on the edge of the burn area. The burn area is south and we're north of it, and it goes miles down. So we'll be following that burn edge all the way through. Yeah, it's a kind of bittersweet. You know, we got to go home and don't want to go. Don't want to go. It's just gorgeous up here. Just gorgeous.
How's the fishing?
It was good fishing, but man, that 15-mile-an-hour wind and all that craziness is just cold.
Yes, it was tough to, you know, the fish because the wind was blowing you all over the place and the current, and
Yeah,
it was fun.
hard to stay in one spot, but we got it done. We were gonna have 5 fish, so one for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you got going, Zach?
We're boiling some water.
We're trying to, right?
Trying to. It was going. See if it's hot enough yet.
Man, it's cold.
My eyes.
My eyes.
Hey, Burn. Get that fire going.
There's some little stuff on there.
Yeah.
We'll be in business, right?
How's the fishing?
Good. Cold. I gotta put on all of my clothes.
So cold.
I'm only wearing this thin shirt.
Yeah, it is windy out there, isn't it?
Yes. Hopefully it dies down soon.
There's Zach's nice little hang. There's my hang. Johnny's got that War Bonnet Blackbird XLC. That shelf on there. He loves that shelf. And the Superfly by War Bonnet. I have the Dream Hammock, the Darien. Nice lightweight. Glad I brought it because the bugs were terrible. When you come back here in the trees, you're out of the wind where we're hanging our hammocks. The mosquitoes are just terrible. They just sit back here because they won't go out there in the wind. So that's where we are by the fire, trying to stay mosquito free. Start cleaning them walleyes and have dinner. Man, tomorrow we got to leave. Probably get up about 6 o'clock. We won't get up too early. This morning we got up at 4:30 because we're crossing some big lakes and I didn't want to hit any of that crosswind because we're heading west. Kicking back.
On his cell phone.
On his cell phone. What video game are you playing?
Pictures of the Boundary Waters.
Well, it's the morning of the 5th day, our last day. It's slightly raining right now. The wind has died down, but it's still a little breezy, as you can see out on the lake. Got a fire going. The ground dwellers are taking down their tarp right over there. I got Johnny over there taking down his hammock. Zach's pretty much done taking down his hammock. Well, it was a great trip. We had a lot of fun. Well, the fishing was good. Camaraderie was, it was good. It was good. It was nice having these two along. TJ and Ashley.
Good to be here.
Trying to take their tent down and not getting so wet. But it's no big deal, it's the last day. Bet you wish you had a hammock sitting underneath a tarp right now taking that down.
It would be nice. We could have done that, but...
But what?
But we're just gonna get wet anyway.
Not under a tarp.
That's okay. You
No.
always got to set up your gear when you get home. Air it out, dry it out.
Whatever you have, just take it out as long as you're out. Where are you going?
The essentials when you're pooping. Bug spray, toilet paper, and wet wipes.
You need a lot of bug spray.
Look, Zach. I warmed the seat for you this morning.
I don't think you really poop.
And this is the latrine. This one has a lid. Most of them don't even have a lid. That's a nice one. The one at the other camp was falling apart. I thought it was going to collapse on me. But we're closer to the entry point, so the latrines are a lot nicer. We'll let Zach do his business and head back to camp.
What's up, Corey? We'll come in the morning.
When they come to me, that's why I go out here.
You tell him that.
I'll come over.
Tell him to come over and we'll have some bloodies.